During a spiritual discussion, a guru said, India, our motherland, has great history and legacy. Our rishis were not ordinary men. They have studied and perfected every science in this world. Only if we were to look back into our glorious past, we would find the solutions to all modern problems. These lines were the divine message for author Radhakrishnan Pillai. Then he started studying the Ramayana, Mahabharata, the various Upanishads, and one day he stumbled upon Kautilya's Arthashastra, written by Chanakya. Chanakya, also known as Kautilya or Vishnugupta. Chanakya lived in 4th century BC. Then author learned and studies Kautilya's Arthashastra, and he applied Chanakya's practical and perfect theories into his own business, and he got success. Then he wrote the book Corporate Chanakya, Successful Management the Chanakya Way. This book is consisted with Chanakya's practical solution to solve day-to-day problem in modern business. And this book is for those who wants to practice the Indian management principles into their work and wants to be successful. And as usual, I have read the summary of this book on a booklet, Mission Make India Read. They believe books can make us think differently, and I am experiencing it. App link is given in the description box. So let's begin. The foundation of an organization made up with its purpose, vision, and commitment. And this profound foundation forms pillars. And Chanakya said there are 7 pillars of an organization. These are: number 1, the leader of the organization; number 2, the managers; number 3, the market or clients or the customers; number 4, the head office; number 5, treasury or finance; number 6, the army or team; number 7, the friends or consultant. These are the most important part of any organization. And in this video, I am going to talk about 7 qualities, and these qualities are essential for all aspiring leaders. Quality number 1, total alertness. The primary responsibilities of a leader are: be alert about competition and takeovers, and continuously check and protect all important informations like accounts, customer database, and management strategies, because these areas are very critical to an organization. So as a leader, make sure that these informations are not being leaked, and be alert about the movement of your employee. To do so, give them target and deadlines and continuously monitor their work and keep them focused on their job, and make sure that they are becoming productive, because if there is no fear of punishment from the leader, there are possibilities that your employee can slip into laziness and they can get influenced by corruption. Akio Morita, the founder of Sony Corporation, once said, "I am dealing not just with my employees, but with the mind of my employees." Quality number 2, knowledge for leaders. Swami Vivekananda has once predicted India would rise in the basis of its knowledge. Now knowledge has become the greatest asset of our country. Kautilya advised on knowledge is: a leader should focus on making his organization a knowledge organization, and he has to start with himself. And to do so, the leader needs to read books and use technology and gather all required information at a speed of thought. Since informations are not knowledge, then all information needs to be studied and analyzed by the leader. The leader should use his new acquired knowledge into his organization. And the most important part here is the leader must train his employee with his new knowledge. And he should not feel afraid about if his employees learn everything, he will lose his position. Because today corporate needs more and more knowledge-oriented CEOs. Divya Dayal, the vice president of a Japanese bank, said, in the next 10 years, one of the basic problems we will face as a country is the lack of good leader. Quality number 3. Be energetic. Chanakya said, bravery, resentment, quickness and dexterity, these are the signs of energy. And a leader should develop these qualities within himself. Let's see how we can develop these qualities. Suppose when unpleasant events come in our life, we should be brave and face the challenge with a strong heart and tremendous willpower. And when you are not satisfied with your present status and you are feeling angry, remember this is the right time to push yourself to the next level in order to achieve bigger success. Because negative events and positive experiences add spices into our life. And develop the quality of making decisions faster. And to do so, be around the people who are not afraid of making mistakes. And as a leader, when you have started off a journey, be ready to adapt the changes and to overcome the problems. Because these are the signs of an energetic leader. Quality number 4. Improve what you have got from your seniors. There is a small story. Once a young boy told his father, your generation does not understand anything. You did not have mobile, computers or the internet. Then the father replied, yes, it is true. So our generation created the mobile and computers for you to use. Now let's see what you will create for your children. Because every generation has got 2 responsibilities. Number 1, to correct the mistakes of the past and to create something for the future. For example, suppose you have got an old car from your grandparents and you are thinking, I wish I would get a new car. But try to understand, an old car is better than having no car. Same way as a leader at your workplace, when you see that any system is not updated, then take the initiative and study the technology yourself and fix the problem. Actually, we need to shift our tendency from complaining to the thankful. Quality number 5. Set an example. Whether you are the king or head of the family or the leader of an organization, then you are the rule maker. But at the same time, you are the first follower of any rule. Because that discipline starts from the top. So as a leader, when you are disciplined and following all the rules and you are enthusiastic towards your job, all these qualities will reflect on your employees. Because a leader is always followed by his subordinates or employees. So as a leader, when you are making mistakes, we can conclude that your entire team is making same mistakes. Lord Krishna said in Gita, whatever standard the leader sets, others follow. Quality number 6. Be a mentor, not boss. And there is a saying, people do not leave their organizations, they leave their bosses. So if you want to create an efficient team, at first protect your team members, then educate them, train them, make them prepare, inspire them with your experience and knowledge. One day you will realize that your employees are running faster than you. And if you are a subordinate or trainee, try to be an asset to your boss rather than a threat. And here we must remember 2 things. The era of boss is over and only a good subordinates will become a good boss. And a man learns that his father was right when his son tells him that he is wrong. Quality number 7. Protect and respect women. Education, business, office, civil service. In every areas, women participation is being increased. And here we must know one thing. There is a basic psychological difference between men and women. This is the reason men and women think differently. So when you all are working as a team at your workplace, be receptive towards your female employees' point of view on that project. And at your home, allow your spouse, mother, daughter, and sister to nurture their talent. One day, you will realize that you took the right decision. Swami Vivekananda once said, "Educate the girl child, the nation will awaken." Chanakya said, leadership and management is about focusing on taking your organization forward. So as a leader, if you want to control and lead your organization, focus on two things. Number 1, the finance. Number 2, the team. Because these two things are interconnected. Because only a financially strong company can attract quality employees. And an efficient team can make a company profitable. And whether it is a state or country or an organization, its success chiefly depends on its economics and financial condition. So make your organization financially strong. Everything else will fall into place. And there is a Indian saying, Raja Pratyaksha Devta, meaning a good king is God himself. So as a leader, it is up to you that whether you want to create your organization as hell or heaven, because another world is possible.